All right, so we're here at Hostel Side, and I don't know why you're all laughing, but he's doing really well now. We just want to say, firstly, thank you to everyone that's prayed and donated so far. Um, we couldn't thank you enough for everything that you guys have done for us. And yeah, if you can, please still donate. We still need a bit of cash to help both JJ and my sister as they continue doing rehab. You haven't started yet, but you know I'm sure you're going to get through it. Thank you so much. Hello and welcome to another episode of Whatever's Cool, the show where we talk about anything and everything that is cool in the world today. I am Georgia Crowley, Daniel Porcaro, and on this episode, I have a sit-down interview with Baltimöre Charlót. We talk about her latest video, talk as well as how she got into the industry and what she finds cool. And if you guys don't find it cool, this show is definitely not for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy an X, music, and sour lollies with Baltimöre Charlót. Thank you so much for being part of the show. I know you are very busy because we have rescheduled this so many times. I remember the last time we tried to do this, internet didn't work. So I do appreciate you finding the time to at least talk to me. I know I'm not famous or anything, but thank you for taking a shot at me.
Oh, no, anytime. No, my God, I love being able to chat and stuff. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, firstly, because I don't know much about you, when did you really start beginning to sing? Who inspired you to become a singer/rapper?
Just basically like in Tassie, like seeing other people perform and whatnot. It's been like really inspiring to see like live music. And there was a couple of artists who I was just really in awe of. And I was feeling so left out. I was like, I really need to do this. So I decided to write a couple of songs and then release. And this was back in 2017, I think. Yeah. Something like that. I can't remember.
Okay, fair enough. Now, because we've talked off camera about this, you're Filipino, like myself.
Yeah, oh yeah, very much so. Yes.
Were you conned in by your parents to start singing?
No, none of that. No. I was just very passionate about it when I was a kid. I sound like one of those people from like Idol now when I talk about it. Like I was passionate about music. It's not like that. It's just like, but music was very essential in my upbringing for sure. Like my mum would listen to stuff like the Bee Gees and Barbara Streisand growing up. My late uncle who was like into jazz music, and I fell in love with jazz music. Thanks to him. And yeah, so music was very important, in my childhood.
I think you're the first Filipino kid to not be endorsed, like your parents would push you, like, yeah, you need to sing, you need to do this. Because back when I was a kid, that was the first thing my parents like, you have to go do sing, you need to do some acting, you need to learn to dance. And then all of a sudden, I started doing it. I didn't like it, and then as I got older, I got the passion for it, and then yeah, if people know my story, they know where I lost the passion on that one. But this show's not about me; it's about you on this one.
No, this is very interesting. No, it's like I've heard that's quite common, but I'm quite grateful that I didn't. I wasn't really pushed into it. I was just, something that I wanted to do out of my own, like wanting. Yeah.
Well, where did your stage name come from? Because it's a very unusual but very cool name.
It is an unusual name. A lot of people like have asked about that. So the origin of it is like Baltimore's like one of my favorite Nina Simone songs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I took the name Baltimore from that, and I mean also it's obviously the name of the state in America, but I did want to have that as my stage name because I do love Nina, and Charlo is sort of like a interpretation of my last name. So yeah, so it's kind of like a bit of a spin off of my last name, or my just a bit of a stage name sort of thing.
No, because I remember when we did the reaction to it, and I remember just seeing. I went, "What kind of a name is that?" But it sounds exotic, sounds really really cool. But if you guys had seen the reaction video, I stuffed up saying your name. So
Yeah, good
No,
on me on
oh
that
my
one.
God, no. Please don't don't apologize about stuffing up the name. It's like the last thing you should be concerned of, really. No drama at all, honestly.
Well, your latest video talk. First and foremost, I have not stopped watching it since I did
Yeah.
the reaction video to that one, and I so wish I had the camera with me because obviously you and me were going back and forth. We're talking about my nephew, and I've been looking after my sister's kids during this time, and
Oh,
we were watching the video one day, and I had two of the kids looking at it, and one's 8 years old, the other one's two. The one is two, is just bopping along like that, and
oh,
and then Kitten turned around, and she looks at it, and she's watching you, and she first thing she goes is, "Why has she got a moustache? She's beautiful. What's a moustache?" I'm like, I don't know. I should ask her.
that's something that I do not have to answer, and I will not. It's just a weird look that I just decided to come up with, and that's not the last of the moustache. That's for sure. That's gonna be my tagline now. That's not the last of the moustache.
Well, speaking of the video clip, um, it is a very unusual clip, but I really enjoyed it. What is the inspiration on it? And am I right? Is it inspired by The Shining?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I did send you a message saying that when you said that because you were talking like we spoke about like what you got like what it reminded you of, and when you said The Shining, I was like, he hit that nail on the head. It is exactly. It's inspired by The Shining. A little bit of Suspiria. Don't know if you're aware of that.
Oh,
That
it didn't even cross my mind. I now that I'm playing it back in my head, I went, holy crap, yeah, it does. I do see the
Yeah, yeah.
references
I mean,
there.
not all of it, but like I guess like I really wanted to when I was working with Brie, my fantastic film like cinematographer, like I just basically said to her that I really want to mimic that look, like that sort of like the very traditional horror film look,
Hmm.
which I've always been fascinated with. And yeah. So that's definitely what a lot of the video is inspired by.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, talk me through about the actual song itself. What's the story behind it?
About Torch. Oh
Hmm.
my God. This is gonna be a bit like hard, and like it's gonna. You know, I mean, like I kind of wrote it out of spite. It is definitely about someone that he was kind of ex of mine, I guess. Let's
Hmm.
put it that way.
Hmm.
Um, this is a risky thing, like like in Taylor Swift songs, like you don't date Taylor Swift because damn right she'll write a song about you. Well, kind of the same thing with me. Like if anybody makes the mistake of dating me, I'm either gonna write the most amazing love song about them or the most like vitriol piece. And this song is definitely quite a it's definitely quite an angry piece because I just felt really disrespected by this person who claimed
Hmm.
to be who claimed to be like a fan and everything, whatever, but they really weren't. And they kind of used that and used me in the process. But I kind of used him in the process too, so it went both ways. We
Yeah.
were both in the wrong. Let's just put it out there. But no,
Well,
I want like I want to look like the perfect one. So I was the one in the wrong in this relationship. It's his fault.
well, just thank
But
God
anyway,
you're
no,
not
it is
that.
definitely about a relationship.
Yeah. Well, thank God you're not like Fleetwood Mac, where you write a song and your ex is actually in the band and you're sitting there shitting on him the entire time and he's got to sit there and play it and he's got to look at there and going, okay, mm-hmm. That would be embarrassing.
Oh my God, yeah, I was actually listening to them the other day and I was thinking about imagine all the times they could have beaten each other up in the studio. Like they hated the shit out of each other. Like
Oh
pardon my
yeah.
language, but they did. Yeah, they hated each other. But they still made the best music. And like how like that's kind of music you don't that doesn't come out, you know, out of nothing. They came out of a lot of things and yeah. I guess,
What?
really.
Mm.
Sorry?
No, well, I think
Yes.
some of the best music that we have in the history of all music is stories that hurts us, stories that lifts us up. Like everyone says, they feel bad, because they're writing about an ex or writing about this, writing about that. I think if you're not telling those stories to just vent, you're not living at all. And the fact that you're doing this and you'll make yourself feel a lot better by doing it, and you make a great song like Talk Shit. Hands off to you, girl. Like that's what we do here in the music industry. We turn pain into joy, and that joy most of the time will turn into money, which is fantastic.
I know, yeah, it's capitalism at its best. It's great, yeah. Absolutely. You just gotta rake it in. That's what Karl Marx said.
Oh man.
I don't think he said that, but anyway.
Nah, it's so good.
But
I know.
it's been Talk Show was really fun to write and make, so yeah.
Well, how long did it
Really
actually
cool.
take? How long did it take to record?
A day, I think. If I'm correct, it took a day. It took like a week to produce it and make it because it's been a long project, the instrumental, and I just like sort of sat with it and I was like, I'm not going anywhere with this song, but I want it to be a song, so I sat with it for a bit and then it turned into Talk Shit. And I'm really happy that there was something substantial from it because I just kept listening and I was like, what the hell am I doing with this song? Like, it's not, it's not going anywhere. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm glad that it turned out the way that I wanted it.
Well, it's a killer track. Like I said, I haven't stopped listening to it. I at least, and this is not me kissing your ass on this one. Generally I've listened to this every day since I've done the reaction. I just like the song, but what kills me, and I know we talked about this off the camera, but it kills me that it's not on Spotify because I'll be listening to it like 10 times more because I just don't like using YouTube Music.
No, I know, but what can you do? I mean, I'm not a Spotify person. I don't ever want to release my songs on there, and that's based on my political beliefs. And,
that's okay.
Not my political beliefs, but just like my morals and my philosophies related to Buddhism. It's just I don't want to associate myself with Spotify. No, in all honesty, I just don't think Spotify. I think Spotify is a platform that takes advantage of musicians. Personally, that is how I feel about it.
That's fair.
It's not. I'd much rather use something like Bandcamp, and I've had a lot more. I've had a lot more success with Bandcamp personally, so I stick with that one way more.
Right. Well, I'll have to get on Bandcamp because I do want to listen to the song more often as possible. But there is the one song that is on Spotify that of your music is, and I've actually been listening to that a lot more as well. Is it overtime or working overtime? I've already forgotten the title.
It is working overtime, yes.
Yeah, I love that track.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was fun to make too.
What's the story with that one? Because it's such a catchy track too.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I think that's another one about. I think this is about the same person. I don't know. Did I write this about the same guy or another guy? No, same guy.
Yeah,
I can't remember. Same guy. Yes. Now I can I'm thinking back on the lyrics and it is definitely the same guy. So yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed working overtime for sure.
It's again, I like that song. I think Talk Shit is probably the better of the two, but love it. I've definitely I can't wait to see more and hear more of your music. To be honest, I love it. But we did talk about this off camera as well. That you do other side projects, which is rock based. Is that right?
Yeah, that is so right. Yeah. And I really like being able to like go between the two types of music Because if I'm getting tired of this project, I can go to my rock projects, and if I'm getting tired of my rock projects, I like to come back to this one. Or I mean, if I just want to spend a bit of time with both of them, which is what I'm doing now, I'm really, I couldn't be happier about it.
I think as a musician, I think we shouldn't be limiting ourselves to one genre anyway. I think we can always do different genres. Like if you're a pop artist, the sky's the limit. But if you only just stick to rap and you don't sort of evolve into other things, I mean, you can make a lot of money on it. But are you really growing, or are you doing all you can? Like musicians can do anything, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I don't know why like anyone should stick to the one style of music, especially like if you are somebody who enjoy. I mean, my first love is rock music anyway, so that's why I ended up doing a bit of like my other rock projects because I rock is initially like my first, it's the first music that I was very style of music I was very passionate about. Yeah. It's not that I don't feel the same way about electronic music. It's just the messages that electronic music can I mean electronic or R&B, the messages that come across are it's a very different way of expressing it to rock. Yeah, it's harder sometimes. Got to sing a bit better. With rock you can just yell and everyone will say, "Oh, you did such a good job." That kind of thing, It can be sort of a fluke with rock, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, rock. Anyone that says to me rock is dead, I'm just like, rock is not dead. Rock is alive and well.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know you're in Tassie, but in Melbourne, we have, and I will be biased on this one because I wasn't in the rock scene back in the day. I reckon we have the best talent, in all honesty, when it comes to music. Especially when it comes to rock and heavy metal. I would love to hear your rock project in the future. Like, is any way we can actually see that at the moment, or is it still you have to go?
That's right. Well, one of my bands that we've actually got like some records out there. It's called the Huskies. It's spelled like Huskies, but like double ES. So where are the Huskies on Instagram? And I play like guitar and I sing in that one as well. But we recorded we released an album not long ago called Viva La Dissolva, and that was and it's on Bandcamp as well. So if ever you're interested in hearing like something really different from the Baltimore project, that is it's a collaborative project where all of us it's a trio of me and two of my best friends, Marley and Elliot, and it's the sort of music that we came up with for this record. It was definitely very reflective of stuff that I grew up listening to. If you check it out, please let me know and let me know what you think of it.
I'm very excited. I'm going to check it out tonight. Link will all be in description, guys, if you guys want to check it out, because I'm very excited for this one, because I'm starting to become a very big fan of this young woman. She is fantastic and a future star, in my opinion. And again, that's not me kissing your eyes. I generally feel this way, and I wouldn't have you on the show if I didn't feel that you were cool. I really wanted to get you on here.
Oh, that really means a lot, mate. And the fact that, we're both Filipino, it's like it's a bonus, isn't it?
And we are taking over the goddamn world, like Filipinos, we're everywhere now.
Now look at Bruno Mars. I mean, he's already conquered half of America. Like, God knows what we could do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Filipino power, Pinoy power,
Oh yeah,
that's what it's all about.
It's time to ask a staple question here on What If It's Cool. What is something that you find cool that nobody else does?
What do I find cool? I'm trying to think. Everyone like a lot of people don't like sour lollies. Like a lot of people that
can you get any more cooler? Like, man,
Why do people not like sour lollies?
I love sour candy. I don't understand why people don't like that. It's the best.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Like, why are people so like, lollies to like sour lollies? They're not that bad. They're actually like the best sort. Especially like
sour babies, sour snakes. The sky's the limit. I can eat anything sour. It's great when it comes to candy.
It's great. I know. I just don't know why people like shame on it. Like, I feel ashamed for liking sour lollies. Like, I feel like I need to go to rehab now when I say that.
No, you don't need to feel that way. I'm with you on this one, sister. Like, that is the best candy in the world, hands down.
Exactly. I'm glad somebody agrees with me finally.
Seriously, no one finds it cool around you. No one would eat that.
I don't know why. It's not on. It's really cool. I find it cool, and you find it cool. See?
Understand why people don't like it. Like I'll go to like Not Quite Right. I'll go to other places, and it is the cheapest stuff out there. I don't buy it because it's cheap. I buy it because it actually tastes amazing.
Exactly.
Like I'm shocked that not many people like it. We have to educate them. Yeah. If you could ever find it, find the sour gummy pizza. That is tops. Like, I've not found anything that tastes anything better than that.
Oh, well, there you go. You learn a new thing every day, don't you? Sour gummy pizza. There you go. Far out.
Oh man.
Top recommendations.
Man, I'm getting so hungry just thinking about it right now. God, how does this podcast always revolve around either animals or food? I don't know how it does it. Hang on, because I've had animals on the last couple of episodes. You ever got an animal around you anywhere near you, there? No cat, no dog.
Well, which animal you interviewed recently?
No, I didn't interview. I've had, like, every time I had a guest on here, I've had like an animal interrupt, or someone, like, they said, "Oh, I've got a cat." I'm like, "Oh, let me see the cat."
Not as sad. This is always like some sort of random animal that pops up.
Yeah. No, it's just, I don't know. It's just because I'm not an animal lover, but whenever I see a cute animal, I'm like right there, and it just happens that a lot of the guests have had their animals either walk in, like we just had B Squared on, and literally it was PJ's cat just jumped out of nowhere, and he's like, "Oh, hello," and he showed me the cat, and the cat knocks his headphones off as we're having to chat for the rest of the episode.
I wish I had a pet. Like, I want a dog. I really want a dog so bad, or a cat. A dog and a cat, actually. I don't know if that's possible though.
Oh, anything's possible. Anything's possible. I mean, like, if I was gonna get another pet, just because I'm lazy or anything, I'll probably get a fish, because I could just feed it like that, and I don't have to look after it as much as I say a cat or a dog. But if you become more mature, because I'm pretty immature myself, I get a cat again, because I love cats, but I just don't have the time and effort to look after one. That's why I'm not really an animal person, because I can't look after them.
It's hard to. I always wanted to have like a pet shark or turtle or something, like tortoise.
I've had a turtle in the past. Not an easy pet to look after.
What about tortoise? I wanted to have a pet tortoise. That'd be cool.
Can you make?
He could be like a security guard.
Can you get a tortoise as a pet? I know you can get turtles, but I don't know about tortoises though.
I had to import it from like Africa or something.
No, maybe.
I don't know if it's legal. I don't think so.
Don't think so, no.
Love the tortoise. Far out.
Oh, where can we find you on all your socials?
Oh, right. Well, I'm on Instagram. I am under the username Baltimore is here.
Mm-hmm.
On Facebook, I am, I think, Baltimore Charlót. Just Baltimore Charlót.
Mm-hmm.
On LinkedIn, I'm not gonna. I don't even have a LinkedIn. What would I have a LinkedIn for my music page? I don't have Twitter, because I tried to have one, but I just didn't update anything.
Okay.
On YouTube, Baltimore. I think it's Baltimore Charlót. Official Baltimore Charlót. I don't know. I can't keep up with all my shit anymore.
It's all in the description, guys. Don't stress. We'll keep you posted on that
A
one.
Pinterest Baltimöre Charlót on Pinterest now. I'm trying to think of all the other things. Reddit, I'd have a Reddit thread.
Mm-hmm.
That's to ask all the questions, like as to why people don't like sell lollies and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't have Reddit, but I would get Reddit to argue with people about that and explain why they're cool and why you should be eating it. That's for sure.
I don't argue. I haven't one of my horrible things is that I don't argue with people online. But I like I like seeing other people argue. Like that's one of my horrible.
Just here for the comments. Yep.
I don't. I just get sidetracked, and I'm like, there's this huge discussion of like, what's the best, what's better, pulled chicken or pulled pork? And then someone gets really angry and starts attacking the other person about their religious beliefs or whatever. I'm like, and then I get really involved in it.
I think that's the only reason why you get Reddit is to read people's comments. It just how mind-bendingly stupid it can be sometimes. Like they'll argue over anything. Like this color is blue. No, it's red. Like, no, it's clearly this. No, it's this. It's Reddit is a very, very entertaining but yet very silly platform to be on. That's for sure.
Really, but I just always get involved in like the common fights because they're funny. Just the fact that somebody can get into an argument online when they could be, reading a book or, confessing their sins, which is getting into YouTube comment fights or whatever. Like it's just funny how people like to argue online. It's fascinating. I want to write an essay about it. I kind of do.
I think we can go back and forth on an essay on that one. That would be absolutely hilarious. And then we'll put it on Reddit, and then have more people argue about that. That'd be great.
That would be awesome, actually. And then, we'll be on. We'll be given doctorates by the unis. Anything could happen, and then us Filipinos will take over the unis, and then all hell will break loose. That's what's going to happen.
Oh God, getting a doctorate because you wrote something on Reddit. That's a headline for the Herald Sun. Jesus, oh my God.
I can see that happening.
Oh yeah, same here.
I predict it.
Well, Baltimöre Charlót, thank you so much for taking the time out to be on What If It's Cool. You are absolutely amazing and so cool. I can't wait to check out your other project. I'm very, very excited for that one. And again, guys, link is all in the description for all of that. Baltimöre Charlót, thank you so much for being part of What If It's Cool.
Thank you so much, mate. It's been awesome having a chat. Finally, after all this. Thanks, mate.
We got there at the end. That's all that matters. We got there at the end.
We made it. I'm so happy we made it. Thanks, mate.
Anytime.
And that's the end of that episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts. Want more from What If It's Cool? Make sure to check out the YouTube channel where you can find the latest episodes of Mukbang Around, Reaction, and of course, the Vodcast. And don't forget to follow the show on all socials. It can be found at What If It's Cool. Keep that support coming. And until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.